That are happening now in the United States, it's pretty easy to say we're at one of the craziest points in our history. And being in one of the craziest points of our history, it's kind of interesting to try to see how people are reacting. Like how would you even react to a lot of the things that are going on? That's the theme of my video right now, or what I'm just been swirling around in my head. How do you even react to the current situation in America? Figuring out how to act. And the range of reactions that people have to whether it be the Trump's presidency, foreign policy, shootings, the ongoing war. There's still a war in Afghanistan. Just to let everybody know, it's still going on. The war in Yemen, our relationship as the United States in terms of that, and how do you connect that all back to what's going on in the ground? It's certainly something that easily can make you feel pretty alienated. It can make you feel pretty isolated. If there's a defining emotion that's going on in this particular time in America, isolation is one of the top emotions. Because a lot of the things that the politics and the current events that's going on now makes you feel really isolated. It can easily make you feel really, really isolated. And and our culture definitely reflects that. The culture that we have now in terms of the music and the things that are the popular culture that's the movies and whatnot that we have now, and everything like that. Just thinking about that. How do you approach having a mass shooting every single every other week, basically? It's almost every other week in America. How can you react to that? How can you connect that back to the ground? That's a really big question. And it's not like the 1960s. I mean, everybody's not jumping out writing protest songs and writing, being really on top of everything. And be having a big mass movement and of outrage against what's going on. That's not what's happening. So how are people processing it? That's the question. And you have so much media you're taking in that doesn't mean anything. Instagram, Facebook, you're watching all these little clips and whatnot. How does that fit in? It distracts your mind away from things that are going on. Yep. And it's the more you study it, just I guess that's the reason why some people just become apathetic. How do you react? And people become more individualistic. Like, how do I approach this? I just have to protect myself more and care about me more. And it's all about the one instead of the whole again. That's one way people address the problem. But that's a really isolating way to look at things. It's just me now. It's just me as one, as an individual, and I gotta look out for myself. And that's a problem of American individualism. That type of ideology and things that's promoted. It's glamorized. That is a part of American culture, to be individualistic in that particular way, in a good way and a bad way. American individualism also caused industries to grow to a point where they couldn't sustain themselves, where it took over people. It took over land, it took over people's lives. One person building something, one person going after something ruthlessly. these little riddles that's out there. Anyway, just a little bit of spitting my thoughts everywhere. Maybe you guys can make something out of it or contribute. But I just feel like I had to say something, even if it didn't make sense all the way. Bye.